organizing demonstrate. Oh, not we, me, but there's been some amazing students at Copenhagen University who have organized demonstrations, and I've supported as much as I can. Um, yeah, but like it's really great that they took it even further. I also sign petitions as much as I can. But I think like that is very exemplary what you did. So credit to you or kudos kado.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, like, I think Amos has been alluding to the fact that he wants this conflict yet to end. Um, so yeah, and I would want that as well. Because I don't know, I just feel like the results and just everything has just been disastrous and awful and inhumane. But yeah, I'm gonna let resistance go ahead um, and talk because I think.
They succeed to convince Samir to join in, to open together a room. He will bring the Palestinian, I will bring some Israelis, Jewish, and we have a lot of power in Clubhouse. Everybody know Friday night, it's a power room.
Yeah, but don't you think it's just going to be triggering?
It will be a beginning of conversation between Palestinian to Israelis. There is no other way of talking. Only talking and talking and talking. And you talk with your enemy. You don't talk with your friends. I can go to Israeli room, be a Kahanist, everybody will like me. I hate Palestinian, all the Palestinians have to remove from Israel, and everybody will like me in Israel. Big deal. I'm not looking after this. I'm looking for my enemy. My enemy is the Palestinians. But resistance and those Palestinians, they are not a real Palestinian. They are people from...
What do you mean? Your enemy, your Palestinians, like, even me who doesn't, like, my enemy is not Israelis.
You are not my enemy, Gilmar.
Yeah, but why do you say your enemy are Palestinians?
My enemy are... because the conflict is between Palestinian and Israeli. That's a conflict. That's a misagreement.
That's what is to be done.
Yeah, but you're missing more form, Admiral. See, we're not like most like Jews. Whatever the Muslims are going through in Palestine, I feel it's just the same as if I'm there. And that's why we need to go there and bring a lot of money to Israelis. I believe that Americans are just. Even if the way we give American citizenship to Israelis, I believe we should give American citizenship to Americans to be Palestinian. Have dual citizenship so we can go over there and bring
Everyone on medic.
bring what you guys have been looking for a long time.
resistance, resistance, you're talking about your fighting.
No, it's not bad. That's what I said. It's a want. It's a want. I didn't say it was bad.
Some people really do
You
think
know,
they're the main
you-
character, and this
you-
entire
you-
brat
you-
gets
Did
absolutely
you know?
wrecked by a
If
base
it
gym
wasn't from
worker.
America, the UK, we would have taken a piece out of Israel's ass. You know this or not know this. Without America and without your country, is nothing.
We are looking for resistance.
There's no argument there because nothing would be the way it was if nothing was this or that.
Resistance, you don't answer. Please be quiet now. I'm talking. You have to seize the life, not what happened if you don't give a shit and if you like to stay don't give a shit. We speak about the life today. You can stay support. Connected France, Germany and all, everybody support the Israel. In fact, otherwise Israel would not be what they today. And that's a fact. Palestinians suffering a lot because of Hamas. They're not suffering because of Israel. You want to
dropping the bomb.
no, I was speaking and nobody, no time to question now. I give anyone to speak, to ask anything they want. Now I speak. Before I beg you
The
to
massacre of October 7th
nobody wants to talk. So now I take
Things
the
in the
mic.
sites were clear.
And I speak.
Even in UNRWA schools and staff rosters.
And
In
when you
UNRWA classrooms,
realize
children are taught to
that
glorify
the only
terrorists like
way
you
is
are
to
secret weapon smuggling now.
conversation, the only way is to speak to your enemy. Whether it's in the clubhouse, whether it's in the real life. You speak. And when you speak, you have to know to listen. Only if you listen, you hear the pain of the other side. If you talk
It's just,
and you
it's
give
just
the
things.
answer, you don't listen
Those
to
people
your enemy.
crying.
You don't know what
Yeah,
is
did you
his
see,
pain, what he blames
one of your
you.
best friends here. Did you see that one? I saw you reach.
So I know the Israelis blame me that I like Palestinian, and Palestinians blame me because I am Zionist, who serve the IDF, that these children in the IDF, we pay a lot in this 7th of October. And they say because of what I pay, I have to hate Palestinians. No, I don't hate Palestinians.
He's an Israeli.
Yes, I don't agree with what's happened in the 7th of October. I do not agree about it. That they took 250 hostages down to the Hamas. And what's happened? There is no Gaza today. No Gaza. Only tanks and whatever there are. In little places they keep the hostages, but Israel army can go any place they want. But they don't go because they know that in this place they keep the hostages. Israel know exactly where the hostages are. Israel know exactly. Every Nukhba, every Hamas soldier have 10 or 2 or 3 hostages around him. That the military comes, they kill him straight away. I think the last time it was exactly what's happened. Israeli knew. I say it from my imagination. Maybe it's true, maybe it's a lie. But I suspect the Israeli IDF knew that those 2 last get killed are Bedouin. And they didn't care that they will kill those 2 Bedouin together with their guards. They wanted to see what they will do. And Israel become, not care about life, about the hostages' life. They left, the Hamas killed them because the Hamas have no other choice. They are dead. By the way, if the war finished and the Hamas released the hostages, they get all the prisoners they want. The day after, Israel picked them one by one. One by one, they get killed somewhere. The same as what Golda Meir did to those, if you remember, those Palestinians in Munich who kidnapped the sports people in Munich. The same Golda Meir gave an order to the Mossad. One by one, Israel look after them, they get killed. Those Hamasniks know exactly that they're finished. They're dead. So it will take 1, 2 years, they will lie. You will see the picture somewhere. That they put themselves together with the hostages and they're brave. They succeed to go to Israel and kidnap some hostages. 1 year after, you will not hear about them anymore. They're killed. They're finished. Each one of them have a case in the Mossad will go and look after them all over the world. They have no life. The same as they will live like Nasrallah in the cave. But the people today have to understand that it have to be finished. It has to be finished. The way is how to finish it. And the only way to finish it
You
is
finish
to
it with
finish
style.
to release Gaza and go outside of Gaza. It's the only way. They will not accept anything instead of the army go out of Gaza. And Bibi will not let the army go out of Gaza. He will keep on because he had no. The day he takes the army out of Gaza, he has no coalition, and Israel go for. I think anyway, till the end of this year, there will be voting in Israel. I don't believe that this government will keep on a long time like this. Somebody talk Swifty, want to speak Swifty? Yes, you come right now.
You know, however the Israeli government finishes the job and takes care of the work, they're going to do it with style and grace and class, and they're going to clean it up because this needs to be cleaned up, and it's going to take a lot of cleaning. If there's a disaster, it requires a lot of effort, and it's not a one-way effort. But you know, they have to disband. They have to release the hostages. And if there's judicial proceedings, they're going to have to bite the bullet. Like, they got to make the big decision. This is like the kamikazes and the Japanese, suicide soldiers. They will not stop till they're dead. And, you know, it's going to take God's army of Israel to wipe these terrorists off the face of the earth.
Yes, but they have to release the hostages.
Yeah, someone leave the room for a second, so I don't know. Don't you guys think like the way that you're talking about human life, don't you think that's kind of like disgusting?
No, you understand. It's just a coward like him, the white boy arrogance. He's a pussy. He wouldn't fight for Israel if his whole family got kidnapped. These are just people that talk nonsense. They just support. That's what Hitler wanted to do to them.
Yeah, with final solution.
Yeah, that's what Hitler wanted to do to those cowards, and they begged America to save their ass and Russia. Because if it wasn't for Russia also, once again, the Jews, they would have got their asses ate every day forever. So once again, they owe everybody. They're not no lions, nothing of the sort. They're a bunch of pussies from Europe, most of them, who are getting aid and help from America. Point blank, period. That's it.
Your ignorance is beyond.
No, you're ignorant. These are the facts. This is just the facts. Without America, without Europe, any country would take a piece of Israel's ass. Any country.
Do you know your daddy?
Yeah, I know. And not only do I know my daddy, I know your mother.
Okay, that's a real original.
Unmute everybody. Only Ian responds to.
She's a nice Jewish whore.
Resistance, please, resistance.
Oh, yeah.
You are under an order. Ian responds to resistance.
Yeah, I mean, my guess is resistance. Your mama's a typical hoe, and probably have about 5 or 6.
You have a Jewish Israeli grandmother that sucked a lot of Nazi dick. Your Jewish grandmother was fucking the SS soldiers.
I mute everybody. I mute now. You both here and resistance. I don't want to hear you again. Please be quiet. Ian and resistance, you're not allowed to speak. Anybody else want to speak?
Yeah, I'd like to read another poem from the Alter Rebbe, if I may.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, this is called Folly. Here is another meaning of the teaching, for this thing is very near to you. Even when folly enters into you, you can be free of it. Folly causes you to forget your unity with God. Remembering unity erases folly. You remember your union with God by arousing the love of God that is always present in your heart. Even if folly leads to idolatry, still you can turn from it and be free. True, our sages said, one who says, I will sin and repent again, is not given an opportunity to repent. But this does not mean that repentance is denied them, only that God will not provide them with an opportunity to repent. They must seize their own moment for repentance, and then God will forgive them. For as it is written, nothing can stand in the way of repentance. You cannot hear joy unless and until you are capable of hearing sadness. You cannot hear gladness unless and until you are capable of hearing suffering.
That was beautiful.
Amir opened a room. I think I almost might have gone there. Let's go there. Actually, let me go get the link for that room. Okay, I put the link. Go into that room.
Free Palestine from Hamas.
Free Palestine.
See, we cannot come to an agreement, and that's what makes me so pessimistic. But
Are you saying pedophilia is not a big problem in Israel? Because I can show you all the newspapers articles on it.
You can show me. Go to Amir's room and show all your lies. It's okay.
They're not lies. Haaretz wrote about this. Many Israeli publications have wrote about this. So, unless you're saying the Jews are liars, is that what you're saying, Amos?
Are you projecting resistance? Is that why you keep bringing up the P word?
Are the Jews liars?
Give me a name of one pedophile in the government.
I just told you, Haaretz. You want me to pin the link? Oh, no. Matter of fact, go to it.
No, say the name. Say the name.
I just told you Haaretz, but I forgot that this clubhouse is biased because you're not allowed to ping the links because it says pedophilia.
Who is Ervitz? I don't know who is Ervitz. Not a minute. What is he? Parliament member? What is it?
No, it's an Israeli publication. It's a news.
It's pronounced Haaretz, you idiot.
That's what I told him. Haaretz, you fucking white.
Haaretz.
Yeah, it's just like having Jewish tea in the morning.
But who is he talking about, Mr. Haaretz? Who is he talking about?
It's talking about Israelis.
Resistance, don't you have a small dog to beat tonight and somebody to punch in the face so you can get arrested again?
No, if you was in front of me, I'd like to punch you in the face.
Really? You think you could get a good shot on my face?
Absolutely. I'll beat the shit out of you, no questions asked.
Wow.
Okay, now you can fight anyway. Most of the people go.
No, but most Jews can't fight. Everyone knows this.
Everybody knows it. It's an all or nothing statement.
Everyone knows Jews don't fight.
Let's make it an argument between me and you, okay? Only me and you.
Okay.
Now you can speak, you can shout, you can
Well, I'm not gonna shout. I don't gotta shout.
Whatever you want. It's okay. You're supposed
I want you to. No. See, what you're wrong is I support the Palestinians. I don't care about all this fake propaganda the Israeli government uses to cause the divisiveness between the people who live on the land. I support the Palestinians and the innocent Israelis as long as they don't support the terrorist Israeli government. Because I don't want to see a bunch of Israeli children and their families getting murdered by Hamas neither.
So you shut the fuck up. All you do is talk about Jews.
No, we're gonna
you fucking liar, bro.
Go suck a Jewish dick. Go suck a Nazi dick. Because the Jews helped the Nazis too. The Jews helped commit the Holocaust, motherfucker. There was many Jews who went with the fucking SS.
Oh, you are the
piece of shit.
fucking liar.
Fuck the Zionist Jews.
Fucking
Fuck the Zionist Jews.
Listen, shut up. All right, listen.
Go eat their dick. You want to suck the Rabbi Shmuley's dick? Go eat his dick. He got a sex store in Tel Aviv. Go eat his dick. Go buy one of his culture dildos, faggot.
Yeah, all right, nigga. Fucking nigga.
You're a fucking sand monkey. You fake ass
fucking nigger.
Himalayan mountain ass white boy. You went to the fucking Middle East now wanting to Semitic. You fucking piece of shit. I got more money than you. My company bigger than yours. I live better than you. You dick sucker. You a piece of shit wannabe white boy.
Shut the
You
fuck up.
fucking dick sucker. You poor, nigga. You a bitch. Your mother was a white Jewish whore.
Is that poetry? Is that like philosophy or something? I'm so confused. Are you guys doing a theater act or something?
Maimonides wrote it. Maimonides wrote it. I'll send you the pamphlet.
It must be miserable. Resistance. What's the biggest setback in your life, Resistance?
The biggest setback is this Jewish whore that I had. She embezzled money out of my company.
That was the biggest loss you've ever suffered. Wow, fascinating stuff.
Yup, from a Jew.
So what are you going to do the rest of the night, Resistance?
I'm going to go have some drinks and some food in a little while.
Yeah,
Wow.
go blow your brains out, you fucking nigger.
And anybody who wants to see me, if they're man enough, they'll be in Manhattan, Midtown. Come see me.
Okay, where are you going to be at? I'm going to come meet you. I'm in New York right now. Where are you going to be at? I dare you. Tell me where you're going to be at. I'll be there. I'll be waiting for you.
7th Avenue South.
Uh-huh. What's the name of the place? Give me the name of the place.
All right, hold on. I'm going to look on the link because I've never been there. My friend invited me. I'll give you the place. And bring your kite friends with you.
Okay, no problem. We'll see you there. Just give us the name.
Bring your nostril too.
Powerful when you say that word? Does it give you power?
No, it just makes me feel good.
Yeah, that you mean it gives you power, right?
No, that has nothing to do with power.
No, it gives him his dopamine. He's just getting dopamine. He's dopamine harvesting. So tonight he can have all that extra dopamine when he goes out and he meets his awesome friends.
Yeah. I'm going to do a Jewish drug today. Maybe some
Where are you going to be at tonight, Resistance? What's the name of the bar? Come on, Resistance. Don't be a coward. Hurry it up.
I'm giving it to you right now. Hold on, you coward.
All right, let's go. Hurry up. What's the name of the bar in Manhattan you're going to be at so we can come pay you a visit?
Danny,
You coward. You coward. I just told you. Give me a second. I'm getting the name of it right now.
You tell me every Friday.
My message. Hold on.
Danny, you have me every Friday night to
What, so he could lick some Israeli ass?
Danny, I'm talking to you.
Yes, I will try.
Oh, no, yeah, like
Come on, Resistance. We're waiting. Where are you going to be at?
Hold on, Ish McGee. Hold on.
It's time when I finish,
Oh, it's called Macarena.
when I don't care about.
It's called Macarena.
Macarena? You said on 7th?
Yeah. No, it's actually between 8th and 9th Avenue.
8th and 9th, Macarena.
Yes.
Great. See you there.
Macarena, yes. Please, and bring all the kites with you.
Great. We'll see you
We
there.
want it alive. We want to hear this meeting alive. That it will be. We'll see blood, maybe. Maybe we see weapons.
Yes, MMA style. Because you know we run MMA too. We beat all the Jews up in MMA. Islam runs MMA.
What was it like when you had to get that Jewish attorney to be your attorney after beating that Jewish guy down and nearly killing
I
him?
loved it. First of all, I love my Jewish attorney. He's actually a nice guy. His name is David Tauger, great Jewish lawyer. He's as divisive and as scum as they come, They use law, to manipulate and get people off that are guilty. I love them.
And you attacked an innocent person in the street, correct? And you
No,
murdered
they
him.
weren't innocent. No, they weren't innocent. They were terrorists.
And what did he do to you?
He didn't do anything to me. What happened was, it was one of the rallies downtown on 14th and Union Square, University near NYU. And the dude was just like Zionists mostly do, the cowards. He was attacking a woman, as usual. When you see them and they're engaging with people, it's usually with a girl. So he was arguing with her in her face, but as he was arguing, he was purposely, in my opinion, letting saliva come out his mouth so it could hit her. And she kept telling him, "Get out my face," but he continued on. So I came and stepped in. I said, "Get the fuck out her face, you fucking Jewish piece of shit." I got vulgar. And he tried to get tough. And that's all I needed. Once he, acted aggressive, I just slapped him. And then once I slapped him, then we got into it, hit him with a 2-piece and a biscuit. He dropped, and that was it. And then I left. And he went like a coward and made a complaint. But luckily, these things were videoed and everyone seen what happened. And it took about 14 months in the court, 100 Center Street, and I got exonerated. So it felt great.
Thank you so much for your session. Well, that's just great news. Thanks so much for providing us with that recording. I'll be submitting it now to the New York City Terrorist Hotline. Enjoy your evening.
Yes, please. Send it to him. To see the exoneration, by the way. God bless America and the Constitution.
He's a real class act, this one. Real special guy. Well, the women love him because he's so intelligent, sophisticated.
I'm going out with 2 of them tonight. 2 Colombians. Amos, you like Colombian women? What, Israelis? They like to do a lot of drugs.
So wait, I'm just kind of confused. Amos, this is what you want to coexist with? Somebody like this who attacks people in the street, murders them, uses obscene profanity and vulgarity?
Do a lot of drugs. A lot of Israeli women like to sniff cocaine. They love Molly. They love ecstasy. They like all those like exotic, like those weird drugs. So why do you want to deal with them for? That's what they were doing at that Noble Film Festival.
Aren't you glad there's an entire ocean separating you from the resistance, Amos?
Amos, do you recognize that, Amos? At that Nova Film Festival, a lot of those young people that were there were doing drugs.
Resistance, do you think if you bought a flight to go to Israel, you'd be able to get through the security checkpoint at the airport?
I have been to Israel. I've been to Tel Aviv and Jerusalem because I went to Masjid Aqsa before. What are you talking about? I have been to Jerusalem.
Oh, you've been?
Of course I have.
Oh, the security is very lax these days.
No, but they don't really bother tourists or people who come for the day. They only do that to people who live there. I'm American. Of course they're not going to bother me. Yes, once they see my American passport, they don't bother me. All they see, American guy, toy, he's going to go Mars, look at him.
The passport that he's a grandchild of Palestinian and he hates.
No, they see my name. They see my legal name. I have a Muslim name. But once again, they still look at me as American. It's not the same as, they know I'm not an Arab. That's number one. And they know I'm American when they hear me talk. So I'm not going to go through the experience that an Arab will go through. It's just not going to happen to me.
Well, you're a real class act, despite what all the people say about you.
Amos, the only way I would be in danger if I go to Israel is if I go outside into the West Bank area. Like a lot of Americans do. They go there to protest and they die. They get killed by the occupation force.
No, not only because of the occupation force, only Also, the Hamas kids.
Hamas has never killed any American journalist or any American activists that went there. Stop! Don't say that. Well, you know that's not true. You know that's not true.
It's camera. Everything is camera.
Most journalists and most people who go there from foundations and go there to speak of the Palestinian plight have been killed by the occupation forces that are American. You know this. Come on, stop it.
True.
That is true.
You believe all you
Lies and propaganda. Lies and propaganda. Low IQ. A low IQ grave digger. He's a grave digger, this one. He's a pickmaker.
Look at what they did to that beautiful girl, Rachel Roy.
In Yiddish, it's called a Schwarz.
Amos, what was the excuse for the Israeli occupation force bulldozer to crush Rachel Roy? An American.
Rachel Roy?
Yeah, why did they run her over? Tell me why.
Rachel Roy?
I don't know who is Rachel Roy.
Oh, it was one of the biggest cases in Israel in the last 10, 20 years.
20 years?
She was an American citizen who was over there protesting the demolish of a Palestinian doctor. I think he was a pharmacist, and they wanted to demolish his home just because of so-called.
They should, and they did, and it's a fucking mess out here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't know you were that close.
I'm very, very close, closer than you think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's good. You got everybody out of there.
It's burning, man.
Yeah, dude.
Burning Man.
Yeah. It's I don't know. Is there do you think there's some fishy shit going on?
Oh yeah, I just finished talking about it with Mommy Milkers, but
Mommy Milkers. Mommy Milkers is your new nickname for Princessia?
Mommy Milkers, yeah. No, but what?
Mommy Milkers.
What's up with that? Are you guys fighting?
No.
Oh, okay.
So wait, I gotta know. How long till you say the J word's responsible for the fires? I just gotta know. How long do you think it's gonna take you? Is that because I don't want to ruin your punchline, but how long do you think you would take it? Like, how long would you be on stage until you just drop the J word at the end and associated with the fires?
You missed it. We already had that one.
Oh.
We already touched on it.
When do you start saying that all of your activities on Clown House have also been a direct action of the J words, you know, funding this app to like get you here to talk to Princessia, Mommy Milkers, like, how, you know, like, is the app itself a J trap?
It is. It's an information gathering app.
And before we get crazy, so like what have you seen? Like what's shady about it? Hello?
Oh, well, first of all, it feels planned. Second of all, my theory is that they're evacuating the slave sex children and destroying the tunnels.
Oh God.
That's my theory.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Like, I can't make sense of it. Like, are they destroying the structures so that they can build more tunnels? Or are they trying to...
Hold on. How would fire destroy tunnels?
Well, it would just give them an excuse to bring in tractors and, like, fill in the holes, you know what I mean? Like, destroy the evidence, Lou.
Okay,
Destroy the evidence.
No, but let's follow the logic here. So, when did they build these tunnels? When they needed to bring in the tractors to build the tunnels if they need the tractors to destroy the tunnels?
I believe they were built in the 1960s, and I'll give you a reason why. When the Playboy Mansion was built, I don't know if you've seen the leaked schematics of the Playboy Mansion, but the Playboy Mansion was specifically built with two tunnels, one leading to Jack Nicholson's house and another one leading to Warren Beatty's house. So they were built. Warren Beatty, he's a famous actor. He was in Bonnie and Clyde.
Okay.
He was Dick Tracy. Do you remember that movie?
No, but I know the name. I know the name Dick Tracy.
It was Bugsy.
Okay.
Bugsy Siegel.
Yeah, it was Bugsy Siegel too.
Oh,
He definitely is.
Get on the ground and bark like a dog! Bark like a dog!
Yeah.
So, I mean, look,
They're burning evidence, Lou. They're burning evidence. And so my point is that we know that these
They're burning all their evidence! It's just the January's burning all the criminal evidence!
Jews love tunnels. They love
let's
tunnels.
assume all of it's true. Why now? Why do they need to burn the evidence now?
Because Trump's coming in. It's a changing of the guard.
Oh, the conservatives.
Oh man, Diego, I don't know what you do, dude, but don't quit your day job. I don't know what you do, but don't quit your day job.
Or whatever it was. What? Oh, did your shit get like it actually got burned down? Like where you
No,
live?
I'm kidding. I work out at home, but I don't have an office. But no, actually, I don't know, Lou. I literally don't know. I have no way of determining whether my rental property has ceased to exist or not.
Well, it's a shame that you couldn't get all those diamonds out of there that you had.
Yes. They lost forever.
That's right.
Oh my god. Is that me or him?
That's him. Lou, are you on Starlink right now? You're breaking up, Lou.
Oh, dude, I wish I had Starlink right now. I really do.
Well, he made it free in the affected areas.
I don't have a dish.
Ape, this is one of those moments. No one can hear you, Ape, man.
Why? Let me ask you this. With all the bad stuff that's happening in California, at the end of the day, like, if you're going to live in an expensive place with lots of regulations, John, why wouldn't you live in California?
Well, it's the best weather. It's like you adjust, and so when you get there, you're like, damn, this is really nice. The weather's always consistent; it never fluctuates. But those Santa Ana winds are real, and the problem is the leadership of the fire department, all the funding, everything. Like it's just a jobs program for fat lesbians, and this is what happens. And I just find it kind of crazy that like a lot of these Hollywood people that like I really hate, like their houses are gone, and they're all posting about it on Instagram. Like we live in the sickest reality like ever imaginable because of cell phones, and how even when your house burns down, like that is the next dopamine content event of your life. And they don't care. Like they're still insured. Like they may have lost the State Farm policy, but they changed their policy as soon as they found out. So, I mean, who's gonna lose? Nobody's gonna lose. Do you know how lucky some of these people are that their houses are gonna get rebuilt? And it's gonna be nicer than even the way they were before. A lot of people made off like bandits in this fire. If you had a house from the 60s, 70s, wasn't updated in the Pacific Palisades, do you have any idea how lucky you are right now? They're gonna build you like a brand new $30 million house.
Who's gonna build, the insurance or the state?
The insurance provider is gonna have to pay to have your new house built.
Well, I mean, if that's true, yes. I mean, you're the luckiest person alive. But
see, the thing, like, look at your own homeowner's insurance policy. Like, if it says that it's worth. Well, the point is, like, if your house has a replacement value of $1 million and it's only worth $600K, in the Palisades, $1 million house newly constructed is like fucking 6, 7, 8, 13 million, depending on the location. So some people really are gonna make out on this because they're getting a fucking brand new replacement house, and it's gonna be worth a lot more than their shitty old house.
That's amazing. And then you can make it like, for example, like I live in an old house, and I'm interested in radios, right? The old wiring inside the house creates interference, meaning that we're getting hit with like EMF radiation off of these cabling. Now you can make it with new insulated cables, right? Where you can make a house that's like safer for modern technology. You're not getting hit with Wi-Fi. You can wire it with Ethernet, so you don't have to have a Wi-Fi. Stuff, cool stuff for your health.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at like 20 cell phones right now, and I always forget that I'm probably like mass radiation poisoning myself. But
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
it's worth it in my opinion.
Your testicles went away a long time ago. They
Yeah,
went
I don't think I can actually get a woman pregnant.
Dude, but another thing is like a lot of the houses along the coast, you know, they have old glass that's like from the 60s or the 50s. And now, like, you can get double pane. You don't have to have a drafty house anymore the way they used to construct them in the past, you know?
I don't know what the percentage is of like the aged houses that burn down, but like this for many people, like I know this sounds like a tragedy, but for many people who undergo a house fire, it's like the answer they've been waiting for from God. It's like the new kitchen they've always wanted, the house home edition they've always wanted but never could afford. It's like, oh, my house is gone. Thank God I had homeowners insurance.
Now, look, let me ask you this. When the insurance pay out, do they pay you out the full amount? It's not a loan. So do they just give you a lump sum?
Well, yeah, they give it well, they don't just give it to you directly. They contract with a provider who's going to do the remodeling. There's no just check. It's like your kitchen's gone. Okay, now you got a brand new fucking kitchen. But there's no check.
Okay, because I was like, can I buy Bitcoin?
No.
You know?
No, that money's going back to fulfilling the property.
Okay. Yes.
What is real life?
But what if you own like what if you've been living there for 20 years, you own it outright?
a big fat mama.
Oh,
I'm Palestine. Hi.
Free Palestine from Hamas.
Sorry. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Wait, so
Hamas have nothing
Okay,
to
wait.
do with it.
John, what if I'm one of the people that they don't want to pay out?
But they don't.
Then you'll have to sue them, and that's what happens a lot. Is now you got to get an attorney involved.
Something
I don't
wrong?
think they can.
I have to get a Jewish guy involved in my recovery of my
It
house?
doesn't mean you have to hire a Jewish attorney. Haven't you seen Larry David? You know, a lot of these attorneys say they're Jewish, but they're not really Jewish. They're converts.
No, they're Jewish. Get Sam Goodman, the best Jewish lawyer in the business.
You know.
They do it for the jokes, right, John?
Life is supposed to be funny. If it's not funny, then you end up like Resistance.
It must be different in the US because my brother bought a house.
What are you talking about? I'm Jewish.
That's right. My brother bought a house, hadn't even moved in yet. Thank God he got it insured. And in the bad frost, the fucking pipes burst and like flooded the place, and he got a brand new kitchen. They just get paid the money. It didn't have to go to the contractor. Like they could have just pocketed the money.
They did. They pocketed it.
Wouldn't you buy some Bitcoin if you got like $1 million paid out immediately, like maybe 100 grand?
100%.
That's right.
If I had one of those places on Malibu, right? Like I just leave it a plot of land. Like it's not going to go down in value. I'd put it in Bitcoin and then come back. And in 10 years' time, and
please don't make this into a Grant Cardone Bitcoin room, please.
Wait.
Have another glass of wine, Corbin. Have another glass of wine.
No, thank you. Who is the Bitcoin millionaire?
Oh, John, for sure.
Are you serious?
He owns a whole rental property, yeah.
I wish I would have told people to buy more people to buy Bitcoin.
How many glasses of wine have you had so far tonight?
Are you talking to me?
Bitcoin is gonna drop to $100.
I'm on my first Kiddush cup. I'd like to make a special Shabbos blessing for all the goys in the room to Hashem Rabbeinu Shalom, since I am a patrilineal descendant of the chosen people. Rabbeinu Shalom, may all your dopamine dreams come true. Gekachin luchtig in dein Augen, Fushta, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, lahadlik ner shel Shabbat, b'nei Bnei Hagafen.
Shalom to all the dimmies. Shalom. Dimmies.
Than Rick, who is actually Jewish.
That was funny, man. Rick said it, right?
So wait, why do you call the goys dhimmis?
Because you are.
What is a dhimmi?
My slave.
Oh, it's your slave? Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, master.
No, bro, it's a demigod.
Oh, we demigods.
You're speaking to a demigod, bro.
You speaking of shalom, shalom.
See, this is what I like about Clubhouse is it's like that
You're speaking with a shalom?
No, it's that like the enemy of my friend is my enemy, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like you get to hear like twists and turns on this app that are just awesome because eventually T-Robs will call resistance an F-word, N-word. Like you see what I'm saying? Like there's just so many positions that like the ultimate reversals always happen. This is like WWE. There's like body slams and takedowns.
Being put in different positions.
Ping and Ish.
Yeah, Ish and Resistance have something in common. They're both felons. They've both robbed and beat people to death.
Wow.
I was not convicted. I beat the case. I had the best Jewish lawyer from beating another Jew. Thank you very much.
Wow, what an accolade. You could pin that one on the wall.
So did you just admit to beating a Jew?
Yeah, I beat the trial. I beat trial.
It's like imagine establishing your credibility of like a Free Palestine person by saying you attack innocent people in the street.
Judiciary system and the Constitution. No double jeopardy.
We have no doubt that you will be back at some point in the arms of the law. The sweet justice will embrace you, I'm sure.
I was vindicated by 12 peers of my...
You actually went to jury trial?
You went to jury trial? That's incredible.
Hell yeah, I went to jury trial.
Wow. Wow. You are lucky.
It was assault in the second degree, man. That shit was a felony.
Yeah, you should have been put in jail. You're really lucky.
No, the people believe the truth. Thank God for America and the truth.
It's pronounced truth, not truth. There's no Truff. It's not truffles. It's not truffles. You don't shave the truffles onto your fucking Schwartz salad.
They said, this is what they said. The defense has not proven, the people, excuse me, those bastards, did not prove that I beat that Jew with malice intent. I won the case.
You did it with love, did you?
I did it with love.
Wow.
It was a lovely two-piece. It was a lovely two-piece with a biscuit with some coleslaw on the side. No, from a goy.
Isn't that amazing? You can beat the rap, but you can't escape being an F-word, N-word.
No, get it right, New York, bro.
You know, you are proof that Calvinism is real, actually.
Jewish niggas are running around, and you see all the little Jewish Ishmaelites running behind Floyd Mayweather and all the rappers, right? You see all those wannabe Jewish niggers?
You are resistance. You are a leader amongst your people.
Go to your favorite rappers video. You'll see all those Jewish little niggas from the Diamond District running behind them.
I gotta say, if this was an anti-Semitism award room, which generally it typically is, you would definitely win in the category of being the biggest F-word, N-words, anti-Semite POS.
Anti-Semitic to say that a Jew is copying black nigger, culture. Is that anti-Semitic? No, I didn't think so either. If I see a Jew wearing diamonds, their pants hanging off their ass, yo, what's up there, and trying to be a nigger, as you call it, then they're Jew nigger.
It's called aggressive mimicry.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you should check out my friend. He's one of those. He's on Instagram. You want to look him up?
Yeah, which one? The one from Florida that sells the steaks? What they call them, Papa Steaks? Another Jew nigger?
No, he's funny because he's Jewish, but he changed his name to be Arabic, but he acts like a black guy.
Yeah,
Would it be the Jew wigger?
No, Jew nigger. No, okay. They go hard with the R.
Well, you still have the R. Jew wigger.
No, but they need that N. It validates them.
Well, Jews aren't white anyway, so you know.
Yes, they are for the Caucasus Mountains, for the deepness of the Himalayas.
No.
They come from Poland and Hungary, because they were hungry.
Actually, I think that they come from the area of the Caspian Sea, which is north of the Caucasus Mountains. No?
Nah, they were there. They were in the tunnels.
I was telling these guys that, did you know that the Playboy Mansion was built with tunnels?
Yeah, everyone knows that they had it. I mean, those were all the sex orgies used to be.
Right. So
and their best clients were Jews. See, that's not anti-Semitic. That's true. The Epsteins of the world. Those were their, the top Jews were in those rooms.
So let me put it to like hold on, am I in the Matrix? I'm good.
No, you're good.
Okay. So the Playboy Mansion was built with two tunnels, one to Warren Beatty's house and one to Jack Nicholson's house. Roman Polanski raped the 13-year-old girl at Jack Nicholson's house. Need I tell you more? Need you look at these tunnels from a different perspective ever again?
No, like I said, if you just have your own eyes and just telling you, just admit to yourself, it doesn't matter. When Jack Nicholson was in his 40s, 50s, when he used to be, at the lake again, whatever, pictures out, he's always dated really young girls. What makes you think in your mind he wasn't fucking 15 or 16-year-olds? You would have to be an idiot to think he wasn't.
What about Leo DiCaprio? Same thing?
Oh, he loves the young. Yeah, Leo likes young bitches, man. That's what. Listen, I tell you no lie, because I've been fortunate enough to travel outside the country. If you go to places like Colombia, Costa Rica, Dominican, you will see a bunch of 50, 60, 70-year-old white European men fucking all the young girls out there. Point blank, period. It's just the facts.
My black friend in New York said he went to DR and he said he had a 12-year-old girl sit on his face.
That's what they do.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to notify the authorities of this conversation. This is despicable and vulgar and disgusting. And, I don't want to really listen to you guys talking about pedophilia anymore. I just hate to tell you, but, this isn't how I like to generally spend my Friday evenings, you pieces of shit. Just want to remind you, you're all pieces of shit.
All the Jews from, I think it was in Mexico, having the big sex ring over there. All the
Yes.
This is what I mean. It's like, so it's not, these are just things that Jews do. Guatemala, they out there fucking 7 and 8-year-old girls. Come on. So Jews do. It's in the Talmud. It's not anti-Semitic to say these things.
It's in the Quran. Princessia, I would now like to read to you the Quran.
You see how they always say it's an Islamic thing, it's in the Quran. It's a Jewish thing. It's in the Talmud. Okay? Let's deal with the facts. You guys like young blood.
Okay, I will now read to you Surah 109 Al-Kafirun.
Tom's trying to shut this conversation down.
Surat Al-Kafirun, the unbelievers, revealed at Mecca, in the name of God the merciful, the compassionate, say, O unbelievers, I do not worship what you worship, nor do I worship what I worship, nor do you worship what I worship. I shall never worship what you worship, neither will you worship what I worship, for your belief, your belief. But I have my religion. Surat al-Nasr, the victory revealed at Mecca, in the name of God the merciful, the compassionate. When the victory granted by God, you're not listening. Please, silence, please. When the victory granted by God, ladies, it's Friday night. You should be in the kitchen, Allahu Akbar, and you see the people embracing the religion of God in throngs. And celebrate the praise of your Lord and seek his forgiveness, for he is ever relenting. Surat al-Masad, palm fiber, revealed at Mecca, of course. In the name of God the merciful, the compassionate, perished are the hands of Abu Lahab. Doomed he is. His wealth and his gain shall not avail him. He shall be roasted in a flaming fire, and his wife, the carrier of firewood, shall have a rope of palm fiber around her neck. Ha 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 ha!
Shmuley.
Take the words right out of my mind. You just forgot to say nigger.
Oh my god.
Why does Tel Aviv have so many sex shops?
Because it's an international city.
Is that like code for homosexual?
That's right.
Yeah, Resistance, how did you make all your money? Because I did look at Walgreens and I was like, damn, what did you do? When did you buy Walgreens?
Like a smart person did at 9:30 a.m.
Wow, how did you know the good news?
Reading, idiot.
You read?
Studying.
Studying?
Oh, you finished school?
Well, I studied at the School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, you're on SSDI and government housing authority. Congratulations.
I graduated with a PhD in anti-Semitism and a doctorate in assaulting Jews.
Wow, this man is a learned scholar.
And a gentleman, a scholar and a gentleman.
Well, you can always judge a character of the person by the company they keep. So based on the company you keep, I mean, Jesus Christ.
You can judge a man by his enemies, actually.
You can judge a man by his enemies.
My enemies are the Shiite.
Oh, really? You're Sunni?
Hey, Rick, are you there?
Dude, my enemies love me.
My enemies are the Zionists.
Hey, I just want to say I'm in line to buy the QI-35. Just wanted to put that out there.
Is that tailor-made?
Yeah. Just wanted to. I don't want to change the conversation. I want to let you know.
No, please do change it.
4.
Oh shit, did you see the new video Bryson put out?
With the $100,000 hole-in-one challenge?
Yeah.
Dude, that was like pure joy.
That was so funny because the whole build-up to it, all of them sucked. Like the guy was right? One of the, like, he was just, they were going up to someone at a golf club and like, $1,000 if you can do whatever, right? And then they finish it off with this $100,000 challenge, and the guy gets it on the 5th shot. It took him like 16 days to get it, right? But yeah, awesome.
But yeah, Diego, that's
how much? How many chances did he have?
He had 7 hours.
They set it up like so like 9 a.m. until whatever time they were gonna like just go all day.
Oh.
On his 5th shot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, you have to buy in at the right price. The fund that Traxxer does well because they can negotiate a price because of the amount of shares they're buying. Because they have more liquidity. If you don't, we were talking in a stock chat the other day about this exact fact, and he's like, "Well, I made 75% off this trade in options." Well, you're not going to make 75% if you buy 10 contracts because you're not going to get all 10 contracts at the same price. And the same thing if you follow Nancy Pelosi's trades, you got to buy in at the right price, right? So after she trades, the price has gone up because she filled the gap with that $2 or $3 or $5 million. So she bought in $3 or $4 or $5 lower than you bought it, right? So the price is going to have to go way above her price. She's going to sell before you could sell to make the same amount of money.
I think we got to stop talking about this topic so Jeff can come back.
Jeff doesn't talk about money? What are we talking about?
They kicked me from the room. We're 10 for 10 reminding Shalom like the perfect number. We did it. We got kicked from 10 rooms in under 10 hours. A new record.
Well, why?
Because the more fires that start, the more people leave their homes and the more availability there is for them to loot.
Oh, that's what I have heard. People are getting robbed.
So here's the thing as well. Someone showed the satellite footage. The fires, all 3 of them, the big fires, they all started at almost exactly the same time. Like, if you look at the satellite footage and you just see the plumes of smoke starting, it kind of looks like it's fucking intentional. Like, what's the chances 1, 2, 3 big fires all start at once? Because do you remember in Canada 1 year, 2 years ago, they caught the arsonist that set those on intentionally on fire?
Yes. Yeah, but the arsonist can't control the winds now, can he?
Can you read the weather forecast, nigger?
Did you just call me the N-word?
Yeah, I'm hoping your live stream gets taken down.
Tim,
she's dead to me.
If I wanted to loot, or if I was just generally tired of being poor and I wanted them to reconstruct, it's kind of genius, to be honest with you.
You know, I think BlackRock is possibly the torch starter, the fire starter here, because they're going to buy up all that real estate and they're just going to lease it back out to all the rich people, you know, and all the money flows back to the J Bank.
It always does.
And all conversations lead back to the J word.
All communication is hypnosis.
All communication is J word.
Do you know what a Jewish guy told me one time? He said the money's just coming home. It's just coming back to daddy where it belongs. You know, it's not supposed to be out there with the plebeians.
I love that one.
I was at this art gallery in South Beach, and it was owned by this Israeli guy, and he's like, "Are you Jewish?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, come close, come close." He goes, "We got one price for the Jews. We got another price for everybody else."
I'm Beijing.
I'm not making that story up. I'm not making that story up.
Because interest-free loan.
Oh.
No, you'll have to ask Diego's banker, Princessia. 1% loans, forgivable loans. But that scam is not J-word specific. In Chicago, major political and all this other stuff, this guy killed himself, and it was all these forgivable loans, you know, and it's all from like community banks. Scams and frauds don't care. Like, it does not matter what your religion is. You could be a Hindu, a Jew, a Buddhist, a fucking Muslim. It doesn't matter. There are scams all around the world in every major country.
Get it? It's not about a scam.
I'm talking about scams, not like, you know, the banking industrial complex. Are you talking about the Rothschild Bank?
No, I'm talking about it being it's in the scripture somewhere. I've read it, the passage.
Oh, Maimon?
You're not meant to charge one another interest, but you can charge the Gentiles.
Oh, in the Talmud.
But bro, it's a discussion. You know,
it's a discussion about the Talmud. Listen, at least you guys, there are some theological Christians on this app that are even more neurotic and crazy than you guys. So at least you guys aren't totally retarded.
Says the guy who doesn't want to meet you.
She is a landlord. A slumlord, I should say. A slumlord.
Amazing. So obviously you're in California, Diego, or part of the time.
Yeah.
But you're nowhere near the fires. You're not actually near LA.
Close enough.
But
It's not in LA proper. It's north. It's north. Oh, and it spreads. As it spread to LA, how am I supposed to know? They cut off our power, dude.
I bet you it was the fucking transmission and that old piece of shit you got that started all the fires.
There's a green.
I saved him.
Let me just see one second.
I saved the jalopy, dude.
You
I'm
drove.
moving to higher ground.
What, was that your rental or something?
No, it's just one of my cars.
How many cars do you have?
A few, but I just saved my uncle's car. I'm in my uncle's car right now. I saved it. It's a very cool car. It's a 2004 or 2003.
Diego, you getting Keegan's car?
It's 4-cylinder, dude.
What is it?
Diego, what about Keegan's car?
Oh, you want me to get my old car back? That's crazy. He never sent me a photo, by the way.
He was telling me how something about the interior, like the type of car it was. I think he genuinely thought it was the same car. Like, are you guys under the impression?
I did too, but then I think because I owned it in Texas. So, but then I think, where is he? He's somewhere in the Midwest, right?
Docks, Indianapolis.
Indianapolis, yeah. So it would have had to make its way north and east. But I thought to myself, like, it can't be the same freaking vehicle. Like, it's not possible. It's a common work truck.
But didn't you say there was like something that was specific about that car that
the grip? Yeah. Like the fact that it didn't just have the regular, it had a grip on top of the steering wheel. Yeah.
And also, there's an app called Watch Duty.
And what is it?
It shows you where the fires are on like the Google Maps.
Oh, okay. Check it out. I mean, I'm a renter, so I'm okay.
Yeah, but you still need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
And you know what
Did you see James Woods? His fucking house burnt to the ground.
Oh, that's why people were cheering about James Wood's house?
No, they just keep, right? No, you know why, right?
Yeah. I actually went through his Twitter history and I found the tweets myself.
Can you tell the audience?
He was saying some really horrible stuff about Gaza. Here, let me read it verbatim.
What did you say? Did you just sneeze or something?
No.
You said river.
Oh, wow.
Do you have the sniffles? Listen, you guys, I gotta go get a shawarma sandwich.
I was in Miami yesterday at a stadium and the security was so tight. It was so annoying, but I was like, all right, at least Moss isn't coming here.
Dude, what are you doing in Miami?
Bro, I went to Penn State Notre Dame football game, and it was at a I'm never going back to Miami. Holy shit. Place was not smooth. A lot of yeah, it was just a disaster.
Well, that's because you didn't go to the beach. You went to a fucking horrific sporting event like a schmuck.
I know. I went to Miami Hard Rock Stadium. It was not hot. No, it was actually a little chilly.
Oh, nice.
He said one of the things he said was like when the wrath of the victim's defenders bomb these savages back to the Stone Age, their glee will be heard only in hell.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn, he's not joking. He's not kidding around.
And then God punished him, I guess. So, like, that's what you get.
Yeah, but he's like 1 out of 1,000 of the worst people in the world that lost their shit.
No, but it is all just material shit, dude. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Joe, I've been quite surprised. There's only been like 5 reported deaths for like the fucking destruction that I've seen.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised.
Angel said it was 10.
Well, even still, it's crazy the way the wind blown. Seeing the fire basically, it's like jumped the road on like literally the Malibu beachfront properties are fucking gone, like just gone, like right in front of the beach. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Burnt up fucking. And
that was weird that they got all the way to the coastal line. Like that was just over the freeway. That was just strange
because it's like
weird.
like 4 lanes or whatever. You know, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't. It's also very bizarre to me as a European, as a Britisherman.
European, you're fucking leprechaun.
These fucking houses, bro, are just literally made of matchsticks. You know.
Well, it's all wood. They
occasionally see. Like,
T-Robs, they've got to build the houses with fucking wood. They've got to build the house with wood. I know you want your dopamine feedback, mate. I know you want your dopamine feedback. But the houses in Los Angeles are made out of wood because they've got a lot of earthquakes over there. I know you've never been.
Tim, do you know what happens to wood when it's exposed to sunlight all the time?
It dries out. Like Tim's life dried out the moment his parents were disappointed.
Oh my
it's
god.
not even so much that. It's like just occasionally.
You didn't use the N-word. You got to use the N-word when you use the F-word. You're so angry. You say, oh my god. Wait a second. Isn't it Friday night over there? I guess you're home alone. Couldn't pull a girl out of the bar and get your dick licked. Because the leprechauns, they can't find their dick when they reach in their pants, and then they lick their booty hole and they say, you're fucking dead to me. You just licked my arsehole. And that means you lick everybody's arsehole on a Friday night. You're dead to me. You're dead to me.
It's just like some brickwork or a metal railing. Everything.
Are you still talking to yourself?
That's right.
Fucking F-word, N-word, J-word, K-word.
Nigger.
You're only embarrassing yourself in front of the neighbors.
That's right. My neighbors love me.
They like your dog. They actually hate you.
Everyone in my street officially hates niggers since they moved in and brought cockroaches, okay? No one cares. I can scream nigger at the top of my fucking voice.
Scream it louder than your little N-word leprechaun.
That's right. That's right.
You know, the Irish are considered the shantiest of all the British peoples.
Primary duty isn't hunting lions, it's holding niggers away from the homestead. That's right.
Holding N-words away from the homestead. In the fucking Shire. You're 4'10". You're as pale as Casper. You're not going to make it to the end of the year, and who's going to feed your dog that expensive meat?
That's right.
You're all alone. Nobody to lick your booty hole.
You projecting again, son?
Putting that peanut butter on your little Irish clam. You're so pathetic. That's animal abuse. That's fucking disgusting, mate. That's called bestiality, you little leprechaun. Naming your dog after Adolf Hitler's dog. You're a racist, despicable fucking leprechaun with nobody who wants to lick his booty hole on a Friday night.
Told me that. It's the fact I'm incredibly proud of that.
Well, anyways, this is always entertaining, but I've got to go on a date. I've got to go on a date. I've got a date with a beautiful, tall, blonde, Polish woman.
Is such a lightweight. He has to fucking.
Alcoholic? I don't drink your Irish whiskey, Tullamadoo. Tullamadoo. I drink whiskey out of Ireland, Tullamadoo.
And orange juice, you fucking faggot.
That means you're watching me live streams more than you'd like to admit. That's pathetic.
Who the fuck drinks beer?
Who the fuck watches me live streams to know how much Miller High Life I drink? You're just angry and depressed because you can't find an Irish woman to lick your booty hole.
Unfortunately, I find one too many. That's the problem.
Especially on the first date, that's not inspiring. You know, because when she licks your booty hole on the first date, that means she licks everybody's booty hole on the first date.
This guy's obsessed with me. He remembers all the details.
We just got back from the nightclub. I hadn't even had a chance to shower.
He's my biggest fan.
And we had wet, sweaty sex.
Do you know how much ad revenue I'd fucking get from you watching my live streams if I live stream?
Believe me, I wouldn't spend more than a second looking at that pale, flaccid little body. I don't think you've lifted weights in 20 years.
I've been lifting weights too.
Dude, there's topless fucking videos of me that go about Telegram, so.
Topless videos of you on Telegram? Why are you home alone? Why can't you find a girlfriend to lick your booty hole?
Says Captain Save the fucking nigger.
Why do you use such racist terminology? Why did you get so angry? I'm not on Instagram, you little leprechaun. I don't care. Use the N-word as much as you want. People in the other clown house room are laughing. Let me see what they're putting in the chat. They wrote, sounded like he said, you should jerk off, my friend. You could kill the time covertly passing kiddie porn with T-Robs. You're a pedophile. A fucking Irish pedophile.
Is that from that bug-toothed bitch, Joy?
I don't know who it is. Somebody named Dale.
That's right.
The sheep.
Joy, joy, joy.
Why do you have something against Joy?
Been a long time since I heard her name. Or her.
Because I called her fucking ass out and she disappeared.
What did you say?
That she's a fucking buck-toothed bitch.
Wow. What did you ever meet her in real life?
There's someone in the news named Joy Taylor right now, and I'm loving the discourse on Joy Taylor because I keep hearing the name Joy, and I'm like, Joy, Joy, Joy.
I've met a lot of really nice Irish people in my life, but I've never met such a despicable, vulgar little leprechaun such as this.
Because you've never met a Northern Irish before, that's why.
Oh no, they come into Chicago all the time. We're your sister city.
He didn't sound like he's someone who wants his ass eaten. Is that why?
Yes. Yes, he's just jealous, bro. That I didn't even have to ask and she did it. He begs them and they say no.
She reinitiated
Are you
sex
looking
with...
for, like, you want a girl to, like, you want to put your nuts over her face so her nose is in your asshole?
Stop projecting, Rick. I don't think you get laid either.
Like, dominant? Is that what you want?
When was the last time you made love to a woman, Rick?
I'm not talking about my sexual life on the
Well, then you're pathetic, you little coward. Stop talking about me teabagging when you don't do any teabagging yourself.
Chicago buggers, motherfucker here.
Oh, the repercussions of making love to a Ukrainian neo-Nazi bride. When do you start reading a Mein Kampf to put him to sleep?
How did you know, John?
Do they know what they're listening to? Did you get to the part where Adolf start talking about your daily workout routines? Yeah, you haven't read Mein Kampf. He talks about working out at the gym all the time and eating right and having a good diet.
Sounds like really racist shit.
No, it's just he's planning the education materials for his future Reich.
So where is the downside?
I'm just saying that night that Adolf came back from the nightclub in Berlin and she reinitiated sex with him by licking out his booty hole. He didn't even say she was dead to me.
It's very Weimar, isn't it?
I think Adolf fucked his cousin and then had her murdered because he didn't want the publicity to leak that he was fucking incestual and he had one testicle and he was half a Jew.
That was always strange to me when I was growing up that they would constantly pump out this propaganda that, oh, he had one testicle and, oh, he was actually the son of a Jew and, you know, all these, like, conspiracy theories.
Yeah, but what they don't tell you is anything he said in his own work. Ooh. That's right.
Don't you have some search engine optimization to do till 2 in the morning while your life rots away and you try to move more metal over the curb with your little bullshit car websites? My parents were so proud of me when I was selling luxury real estate in the south of Spain. Portugal. But they don't even know what I do anymore. They don't even understand websites and marketing and advertising.
Or SEO. See, John, this is why you've got no friends, bro.
Got no friends. I don't want any friends.
You said that you would use what you think may be a burn against someone for some momentary pleasure.
I just roll with what I got. You know, it's not even personal. It's just like, I'm just going.
It's not much. Like,
What are you fucking talking about? You gave me a whole character. I do nightclub stand-up comedy in Chicago at the Laugh Factory. I go up there, I say my name is T-Robs, I'm from Northern Ireland, and she's fucking dead to me.
He's like the equivalent of the homeless guys that are with the little blow torches lighting the fires.
Yeah.
What do you mean that little head people with the blow torches? The fuck kind of racist Jew-hating joke is that?
Significant in their own lives that they have to lash out like this.
Why are you telling me they're living in the tunnels with blow torches?
Like the world actually will listen to me. Look what I've done. Like, pay attention to me. I'm gonna set your fucking house on fire.
You guys are losing it.
That's
I think your J-word derangement system has been infected into your blood. You might need a blood test to find out if you got J-word in your system.
I actually haven't mentioned it at all. I just love white people.
Did you see, Tim, the Adrian Dittman, how he shut down the conversation?
Yeah. He woke up or whatever the fuck it was, he came back and then he was like, I have to shut it down.
Shut it down.
And I was like, okay, well, you can leave and we'll just continue. No. That's right.
I want my $10.
Myron Guillen's fucking nigger faggot. He's definitely.
I want my $10 for proving that Adrian Dittman is Elon Musk.
$25.
it's $150. And bitch, I should charge you more because Bitcoin's fucking went up since we made this bet. So the bet was actually made in Bitcoin. Regardless.
It is not made in Bitcoin. The fuck is that? That's alright. That's alright. That's alright.
El Normo has yet to still say how he lost the bet or I lost the bet. Right? He just refuses.
You lost the bet the moment you came fucking crawling out of your mom's wet gash in her nasty little Irish legs.
I've won every fucking bet I've ever made on this fucking app.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, go fucking read a book and have yourself examined. Oh, Joy is here. Hi, Joy. T-Rubs has such lovely things to say about you, Joy.
There's actually two of them in this room. Unlike you, the two gentlemen, Diego and Rick, both paid me the motherfucking money.
Yeah, you wanted to get pegged.
I think I might have even paid a bet that I won, to be honest.
Bro, you didn't win.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Listen, the girl, the quote-unquote girl, she went to buy a different name than her legal birth name. If that doesn't mean non-binary, bro, I don't know what the fuck that means. Anyway, regardless of that, you still pay. That means you're a gent. Unlike this fucking dipshit who's a fucking dodger. He's a fucking bet dodger just like some relative of yours was an oven dodger.
You've got away with words. I've got to admit, your capabilities of speaking English are truly impressive, mate.
Yeah, bro, that's...
But what does it say about an Irishman who's still living on the island, never made it out in the northern part of the coldest part of the fucking world? What does it say about you?
Never made it out, but you still live in the south of Europe. Amazing.
The south of Europe?
Fucking fag.
Fucking faggot.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. She's fucking dead to me. She licked my arsehole on the first day. She licks everybody's arsehole on the first day. Oh, you're fucking dead to me.
Hey, Tim, what do you think the chances that we end up owning Iceland? And we have
Greenland? Is it Greenland or Iceland? Greenland.
Oh.
It's funny because Greenland is the one that's full of ice, and Iceland's the one that's really green. Right? In reality.
Right.
They're named in reverse. I would say pretty high. Did you see that Don Jr. flew on Trump Force One to do like a, hearts and minds of the people?
He did a survey of the new country.
Yeah. And obviously they brought MAGA hats with them, but the locals were like, yeah, fuck yeah, Denmark does fuck all for us, Basically, there's only 55,000 population or something, right? That's like a small town, right? Or a medium-sized town. If just simple math, if they literally give every resident $100 grand, it's like $5.5 billion. It's nothing, right? Be like, have $100 grand.
America is just
acquire an additional 1/3 of the landmass of the United States with all this untapped resources, because Denmark are completely fucking woke and they don't want to touch the oil, they're environmentalist nonsense, and they don't want to fucking extract any of the rare earth minerals. There's a fucking fortune sitting there.
It's like the new Louisiana Purchase.
And it's something that Trump would then be solidified as forever, right? Was it Thomas Jefferson that was the Louisiana Purchase, right? It would be legendary. He would utterly solidify his legacy as a president.
He's already solidified his legacy.
Sure.
But question, can he, whatchamacallit, do they have a government that permits them to abdicate or
there's apparently there's a legal theory or argument that they're already independent of Denmark and whatever.
Don't they have a king and queen in Denmark?
Well, theoretically there is, but they've no power. They've even less power than the fucking British king and queen.
But what if they just spoke up and, squeaky wheel gets the grease?
So wait,
if the people say yes, if the people in Greenland just independently hold
the people.
And just like Brexit, and they say, no, we want out of the fucking Denmark, and we want into America, because basically, America has too much of an economic gift to give them, right? And just grant them American citizenship or whatever, instantly they're gonna start earning more money, right? The investment that's gonna pile in or whatever,
And they're gonna pay less taxes instantly.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna have a stronger. Well, I don't know about.
And they also, but the thing is that they're concerned about. One of the residents was saying that they have all these resources, blah blah blah, that the Danish government doesn't really let them access it, but they're actually really afraid of China being the one that brokers the fucking deal, right? That then does get access to it. Well, they're certified that it's America and a Western country.
And also, there's got to be other benefits. What about the benefit of having America closer to Europe?
Well, it is geographic. Well, it's not part of fucking Europe. It's literally off Nova Scotia and fucking.
When you fly from Toronto to Japan, Tokyo, you fly north over the greater landmass of Greenland.
Can King Charles close Parliament?
Mate, King Charles has got nothing to fucking do with it.
Theoretically, they can prorogue Parliament. Yes, is the term, I believe.
Parliament? You ain't even got no fucking access to the Parliament.
Well, ask ChatGPT, because although the powers have
ask ChatGPT!
Is there a fucking line in here, or just an echo?
It's a fucking echo!
Oh, the echo's on. Yeah, it's, the royal prerogative, or the
Can't find a girl on a Friday night to lick your booty hole!
She licked my arse and she was dead to me.
All home alone on a Friday night, can't pull no tail to lick your booty hole.
Diminished the longer that they go without being used. So, but the reality of the matter is,
a geo-fucking political strategist if I've ever seen one, but can't get his booty hole licked on a Friday night.
That's right. Bro, I will literally start playing the Jews of their fucking lives.
Do it! Play the song from Auschwitz, you fucking racist, bigoted, low IQ little fucking leprechaun!
Bitches like you for fun. Don't tempt me with a fucking good time. I will do it. I love it.
I was watching an intellectual.
Intellectual?
On YouTube, something about religion, and they genuinely cited the Jews in their lies. I was like,
That's
what?
right.
They cited the Jews and their lies in an intellectual conversation.
It's a fucking catchphrase, right? It's legit.
You three got J-word derangement syndrome.
Yeah, speak to Martin Luther.
Martin Luther?
Oh, that's what it was. Martin Luther.
It was Martin Luther.
What was I watching that came up? I don't remember.
Well, what did Hashem say to Moshe Rabbeinu at the top of Mount Sinai when he gave him the laws of the world?
What did he say?
The baby things.
He said, now, at some point in the future, you're going to meet these low IQ dingbats on a social audio chat app that don't know a fucking thing about the law, and all they do is run their fucking mouths all the time and talk about nothing, accomplishing nothing. And they can't even find a god to lick their booty holes on Friday nights. They think they're cool. And then Bitcoin.
Are you done yet?
Can't even find a girl to lick her booty hole on a Friday night. You're pathetic, mate.
You said you wanted to date tonight, Adrian. We'll get ready.
I know I've got a 20-minute window here, but this is just so much fun.
He's obsessed with me.
I'm telling you, you've given me a new character, and I thank you for that.
Bro, I've given you a new lease on life. You were ready to kill yourself a couple months ago.
Kill myself a couple months ago? What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking, you were ready to jump off a fucking roof.
Do you think anything changed in the prognosis?
Yeah, you're obsessed with me.
That's true. Your booty hole licking story's gone round the world.
That's right. There you go, nigger. This is what I used to do for a living. I used to hide in people's swimming pools and take fucking photos like this.
Oh shit.
That's right.
Are you PTI?
Yeah.
Beautiful home.
I thought you were gonna say you took pictures of their wives or something.
No. Although this guy was on his third wife, which is pretty hard.
You better with a house like that's a beautiful house. I don't feel like that's common.
No.
Oh, fucking, where is that house at?
It was amazing. It was not just cliff front like Malibu.
Yeah.
It was like on the corner, so it had over 180 degrees of view. It was like 270, right? So it was almost not a peninsula, but it was right out onto like the coast wrapped around it. It was phenomenal. It's my favorite property I've ever been to.
Do you think if you have $1 billion and you drop $200 million on the house, like, do you still have anxiety over the property taxes, the maintenance, the insurance? Like,
no, it's all just percentages at this point.
I mean,
if you worry about listen to me, there's part of you, if you dropped $1,000 in cash in the street, you would still want to pick it up. But realistically, the risk to your life, of all the peasants coming out of the fucking hills to come and kill you, it's just like you just leave it and run. You know, how much interest do you make per minute? Once you start wrapping your just pure interest, once you start wrapping your head around the numbers, like that shit would just disappear.
Isn't interest a Jewish invention by Albert Einstein?
Compound interest?
Yeah, Albert Einstein said that compound interest is the greatest discovery in human science of all fucking time.
He was a Jew.
Albert Einstein.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you know what the smartest thing to ever come out of a woman's mouth was?
Is that a pun?
Albert Einstein's dick!
I think not. No, he didn't.
Is he a fucking eunuch?
So you know what happened? Because he didn't have any kids, the other Jewish scientists were so greedy to try to figure out what happened that they had an autopsy. You know the whole thing that they did to his brain, right? Yeah, they took his brain apart to try to figure out like what made him so smart.
Oh my god.
Because he left no project.
Dude, that is insane. If that's not the proof, right? If that's not the proof that you're actually a slave born onto a fucking tax farm, like in the event of your death, the state has the power to cut you up against the will of the family.
That's what they did to the Osage.
No, but in any case, like in the
Look what they did to the 20,000 babies in Gaza.
Like in the event of say a murder or whatever, I don't believe you can opt out of your loved one having an autopsy.
Well, when you're dead, you're dead. What does it really matter? You don't know what's happening to your body when you're dead.
My uncle died, they wanted his brain, but my other uncle was like, no, leave him alone.
You could save it for the tabbouleh salad.
That's right. That's different because you're, donating their body for.
Yeah, they wanted it for research, but yeah, but he refused.
My aunt died in the ICU, and they wanted, her organs or whatever. And although theoretically she did sign the organ donor register, my grandmother stated that she changed her mind years later and never got around to it or whatever. So my grandmother, her mother, overruled it, and so that's even fucked up. Imagine. I don't know if any of that was true.
Imagine going to Iran and being gay and wanting to have a sex change operation. Selling your kidneys to pay for your penis reduction surgery.
That's right.
How do you know it was a woman that was licking your booty hole?
That's right. Because it was the next morning and I fucked her the night before going to bed.
I know, but did you check down there?
No, I just rubbed my balls all over. I didn't put it in, bro.
Oh, good. That figured. I knew you didn't bust a nut. You're incapable of achieving orgasm.
That's right.
That's why for the past 2 years you've been alone every Friday night by yourself on Cranberries.
That's right.
Your parents must be so embarrassed that you have no progeny.
My heart is full, motherfucker.
You got an African lion killer dog. It's a racist creature. It's a giant rat.
I did some white people shit tonight, do you know what that was?
What is that?
I saved someone stranded at the roadside.
You did a what?
I see someone stranded at the roadside.
You helped a Muslim immigrant?
No, it was a white man and his son. I would have
Oh.
laughed and spat at an immigrant.
Oh. Imagine you spit in some immigrant's face, they pull a knife out, they stick it in your little throat, then hold me laughing next.
That's the view from the property. The other direction.
Oh my god. I've got to figure out a big scam so I can rip off 1 million people for just $10 a person.
Motherfucker, you can't even pay rent.
How dare you? Can't pay me rent. Son of a bitch, look at that view. Holy shit. Paradise now. But look, you can live in the thick of it.
Hey, it's your latest
Next thing you know, some person with a little hat and a blowtorch burns your whole fucking city down.
That's definitely your next domain name, Paradise Now. Go register, bro.
T-Robs has a little schmeckle.com. She was dead to me.com. Oh, hey, Brent. You're a real intellectual. I'd love to get you...
That's
Do you know who Brent is? Brent, we know you're such a keen political analyst and strategist. We'd love to hear your opinions on Donald Trump. No, he's this old white guy who used to serve the U.S. government. He thinks he fucking knows everything.
Oh, is it like Joe B?
Even worse. Brent is one of the dumbest people on this app you'll ever meet. It's incredible.
That's amazing.
He thinks he's accurate, but Brent, I gotta tell you, Roger Mayhem mops the floor with you every night that you love to proffer your shitty opinions about everything there is to offer opinions about, Brent. Do you hear me, Brent? Can you hear me? Hello?
It doesn't really fit in a PTR, but PTR that was also, that's like my second favorite house view.
Whose? Are you from Canada?
About this house?
That's in Portugal?
Yeah.
So what are the Portuguese women like? Are they nice? Are they affable? Do they work out? Are they beautiful?
Like fucking Aztec women, bro.
You're saying they're indigenous?
And they're like darky.
Yeah. So they're the indigenous of Western Europe?
It's like any country. The fucking ones in the north are the, light-skinned, blonde and blue-eyed ones. There's some hot Portuguese girls, but they're in Lisbon and the very north seas. Braga, Porto, Lisbon.
Do you know that Christmas movie? What's that Christmas movie where that guy falls in love with the Portuguese?
We're normal to each other now. Look, you're bonding.
I can't keep talking like this all night. It's exhausting.
Sorry.
You're not listening. Silence, please.
See, I told you I'd break him.
You didn't break shit. You didn't break shit. I gotta take a shower so I can go have a dinner.
You think you're like a stallion, bro? I broke you.
Fucking stallion over here. Unbroken, you little Irish cunt. Party whacking mother fucking cunts. Got my YouTube account deleted. 4,500 fucking videos. 5 years of me fucking life. You cocksuckers.
That's right. I wish it was actually me that reported you to fucking. That would have been beautiful. That's right.
Are you enjoying yourself, Brent? Did I tickle your feather? Did I up your dopamine?
Where the fuck did Luke go?
Oh my goodness. Adrian, are you sheep pretending not to be sheep?
No. All my accounts are Adrian Dittman.
No, they're not. You're full of shit.
No, I have 2 accounts.
No, fuck you. You're that Quran motherfucker as well.
No. I changed that one to Adrian Dittman.
The way you keep saying silence, please, I mean, that account made a whole meme that said silence, please.
It's a great meme, actually.
So you did it, so it is you.
No, it's not me.
Huh.
I have 2 accounts, Adrian Dittman. I don't have anything to lie about. I don't know who that is. There's always been somebody doing this. Somebody's been having this tertiary account that does not like you and keeps calling T-Robs a pedo. That's why T-Robs is there right now, investigating. Investigating the Adrian Dittman show.
Motherfucker. Dude, you love having these fucking... You always surprise me with the
You insufferable little cunt! You've been recording the room making fun of me. You're going to send it to all my neighbors in Northern Ireland so they know how much of a cunt you are.
Your neighbors love me.
They like your dog. They don't like you.
I'm literally the guy that goes and cars break down, or like when shit happens. Like I'm the fucking nice neighbor that helps people. You fucking dipshit.
Maybe it doesn't matter on Crown
I'm
House.
the one that's always home, so I always take people's parcels and shit. My neighbors fucking love me.
Oh, you're the Amazon pickup boy.
I am the fucking favorite guy on the fucking street. I'll have you fucking know.
It's your dog. You're over calculating the appreciation for your pathetic fucking help in the neighborhood. You didn't even have a girl over there tonight. When was the last time you made love to a woman?
Not soon enough.
Fucking A. Been fucking years. You've been on here every fucking night talking about the G word.
Bro, why would I need a woman when you suck me off all every night?
Oh, you're a faggot too. I'm fucking
that's right.
Disgusting.
That's right. There you go, PTR. There's another view. I used to basically just go to the nicest homes in the country for a living. It was amazing.
I can't pull myself away. I got to take a shower. I got to get the fuck out of here.
Well, you can jerk off in the shower.
I jerked off last night thinking about your mum.
Last night?
That sweet Irish patty. 4-leaf clover. Those labia lips. Your mum's got huge labia lips. Oh my gosh. How the fuck does the fire just jump? Like, it just can't stop, huh? What did they use? What chemicals? How did they do this exactly? It's so well coordinated. You say it was a bunch of people with tiny hats and blow torches?
Hey, you said it.
I knew you were going to say that. I just beat you to the chase. He's the N-word whisperer. Hasn't gotten laid in years. Doesn't even know what a woman feels like anymore. Because he's always talking about the J words.
Yeah, brother, I'm too busy fucking Jews every day on this app to get, I'm otherwise occupied.
You're a lot like that fucking Schwartz resistance, just the Irish version of the Schwartz.